Hey guys, how's it going everybody? My name is Blitzhorn, ladies and gents. Welcome back to a brand new Blitz News update, and today we're going to go on ahead and discuss the brand new news that we have just received today, in fact, for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order. So, of course, if you don't even know, there is a brand new Marvel Ultimate Alliance video game coming out later on this year. We found out about it in, I think it was February, was during a Nintendo Direct, or maybe it was January. It was either late January or early February, but regardless, it was at that point that we actually found out that this game exists, and we found out that it was going to be a Nintendo Switch exclusive, and all that we knew was that it was coming out sometime during the summer 2019. That was kind of the rough estimate. Well, today we got a few different confirmations. First and foremost, it is coming out in the summer of 2019, but we know the exact date on which it is going to be available, and that is July 19th of 2019. So it will be, of course, still a Nintendo Switch exclusive. I know a lot of people have been asking and debating about this, like, hey, is this game going to come out on other platforms? Is this exclusive to Nintendo forever and perpetuity and so on and so forth? I think that from what I understand, it absolutely is an exclusive game to the Nintendo Switch consoles, because I believe Nintendo actually paid for, to make this game and so on and so forth. Similarly to how the Spider-Man PS4 game is exclusive to the Sony platform. I do, for some reason, I have a weird gut feeling that there's a larger likelihood that this game will become available on other platforms later down the line, like maybe at the end of this year or something like that, than Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man PS4 is going to be a Spider-Man PS4 game, just based on the way that it was pitched and promoted and everything like that. It just feels a lot more like an actual exclusive, whereas this almost feels like it's exclusive for now on the Nintendo Switch. I agree with the people who say that. I think it does seem like that might be the case, but at this point in time, there's nothing to indicate that, because usually when a game is exclusive, like a timed exclusive, what they do is they say first exclusively on the Nintendo Switch, or first on Xbox, first blah, 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 blah. So just because it is on the Nintendo Switch right now, does that mean that it will never become available elsewhere? I guess that's not necessarily true. It could come out later on down the line, maybe at the end of the year or at the beginning of next year, or maybe a year from now, from when it releases on the Switch on other consoles. Could that be possible? Sure. But I personally think it's probably not very likely, just based on the way that they've been phrasing everything, the way that everything in the marketing for this game has been written and everything like that. It does seem like it's going to be an exclusive, just like Spider-Man PS4 is an exclusive for the PlayStation 4 and not available anywhere else. So with that though in mind, the other thing that was really cool is not only the fact that we know when the game's coming out, but the actual box cover for the game was revealed, and it was very, very interesting in my personal opinion, just who they chose to appear on the forefront of the cover, such as Wolverine. So maybe Wolverine is going to be coming back into the forefront of the Marvel Universe, because for a hot minute there, while the X-Men weren't owned by, or the, I guess, cinematic side of the X-Men wasn't owned by Marvel, we didn't really see Wolverine all that much. Like he was massively, massively popular a few years back, and then they kind of made that active push to be like, okay, well, the characters that we don't own on the cinematic screens, we're not going to put as much priority on them in our video games or in our comics and so on and so forth. They kind of took a back seat, and Wolverine was included. Really, the only exception to that would probably be Deadpool, who still remained as popular. But speaking of Deadpool, we're able to see that he is in the game based on the fact that he does appear on the box cover. But not just Deadpool, we did see a few other character reveals here. So, for example, we can see Miles Morales' Spider-Man. We can see Nightcrawler, which was really cool, because that means that obviously there's going to be other X-Men in the game outside of just Wolverine. So I think that that's definitely really, really exciting. And then in addition to that, another really cool surprise on the box cover was Gwenpool. Falcon is up in the top corner. So there's a lot of cool characters here. I don't think even Scarlet Witch was actually confirmed to be in the game as well. So that's another really cool reveal. And overall, if you look at just the front of this box cover, that's a pretty impressive roster of Marvel characters. You got Wolverine, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, Groot and Rocket Raccoon, Thor, Gwenpool, Venom, Storm, Scarlet Witch, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Black Panther, Deadpool, Black Widow, Star-Lord, Nightcrawler, Captain America, Daredevil, Doctor Strange, Hulk, and Falcon. That's a pretty solid roster of characters. There is obviously many others that we might choose to see here, like, hey, where are the Fantastic Four? Are they going to be in this game? Maybe they're DLC. Who knows? But I just think that if you look at that roster as a whole, in my opinion, if each one of these characters plays uniquely different to the others, I think this is a pretty solid roster. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree. Let me know down in the comment section below. Are you excited for the July 19th release date? Are you going to be picking up this game? And more importantly, I really would love to hear those of you that love to complain, which is fine because it's the internet. I would really genuinely love to hear from you. Which character do you think is omitted here that is like a must-have? Which character are you looking at this roster and going like, well, how could they possibly not include him or her? Or whichever character really springs to mind that you think is missing from this box art, where you're thinking like, okay, well, that's a must-have character. Let me know down in the comment section below. Have an absolutely fantastic day, guys. I'll see you all later. Alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.